Hello, I'm Wesley Explosion. We're playing Mega Man 9. I'm gonna go for hero mode. I don't know how well it'll go. Because, like, it's been a while. I think when I was doing hero mode before, like, I went through, like, a phase with this game where it's like, I hate this game. And then, you know, like, I practiced it enough and it's like, oh my gosh, the weapons in this are so good. I love this game. How do I get past you? That's a way. This might be too tough without Hornets. This is like bastard enemy placement. This game's Big Eye, everybody. Why didn't I expect that? Because they were sending an enemy right at you and you're just like, yeah, that's what's... Goodness me. Dude. This is so cruel. But at the same time... iframes. You think you're so damn smart. You motherfucker. You should have used the black hole bomb. It's your fault. It's not my fault. I didn't know it was going to be there. Oh, I thought the entire challenge of this game was remembering where all the enemies were and then countering them through memorization. Yeah, well, it's been a... oh, goodness. It's been a little while since I've had to deal with this malarkey, okay? Huh. Maybe you don't make a game where you require every, you know, memorization to be good at it. Maybe you just make a game that you can actually, you know, like, react and interact with it. Wait, did it not? I was gonna say, there should be... There we go. Aha! And I complain about it, but I actually really like this game. So it's a little dumbass on me thing, you know what I mean? This game is bad, why do you love it so much? I don't know, maybe I'm just the type to get into abusive relationships. The fact that they got rid of, like, the shoulder switch for this just seems very mean-spirited. Cause, you know, if you're here for frickin' purity or whatever, and you're just like, well... Mega Man 2 didn't have slider charge. I mean, fucking sure. Sure, okay. If that was your favorite game ever, you know what? Maybe it makes sense that you're being a little weenus about it. Dear Lord, would any of you drop anything helpful? But like the shoulder switch, that is just there to be helpful to the player, right? It's a convenience. So you're getting rid of it. Well, it just feels like you're being a real butthole, I guess. Yeah, like the one year I did a Mega Man cosplay. I don't know why he got in on it, but Brandon actually did one for Hornet Man. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but if I had to guess who Brandon's favorite Robot Master is, my guess would be Hornet Man. I kind of want to say that before this, I might have also played the Smooth as Honey song for him over and over again. Like I said, it's a good song. It's a good song. I should ask him what he thinks of Hornet Man. That said, I don't think he'll ever beat this game because, good lord, this is the most beginner-unfriendly one I think they have. This was something Sam complained about. He's like, yeah, I did this, but it never really felt like the battery things, like you would latch onto them like you were supposed to. And I was like, oh, well... I just used the rush jet to skip it, and he's like, oh, well, that's good. You defend it by saying that you don't engage with it. Like, yeah, no. Oh, that's not so bad. I just skip it. And to a degree, I get what he means, but to another degree, I kind of feel like part of the appeal of Mega Man is specifically figuring out how to use all of the tools you have at your disposal, and using that to kind of, you know, I guess cheese would be the right word, exploits, whatever you want to say. Oh my. Honestly, I should just really expect that every time there's a pit. Just assume that there's something in the pit. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like the biggest fan of this level, just because it feels a little shitty knowing that if you mess this up, you're pretty much just screwed. Like, I don't think, if I run out of tornado blow, I don't really think there's an alternative here. I mean, I guess I could use, for just this little bit, the rush jet to conserve. Oh, no! But for, like, the most part, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of no-win situations. Oh man, how did you know that was there? I played this game a lot. If this was your first time playing it though, you would be screaming. Of course not. You're going into the final leg of things. Maybe you would like. No. It's fine. This is where you first went wrong. Then this time. Then this time, you got crushed by a boulder on that third time, and this 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 time, and Mega Man and Bass. Do you remember Mega Man and Bass? It's not included on the collection, so I don't think it counts, but at least not as mainline. I think it's still canon, though. Because I turned! I turned to run away from the blast, and because you get hit backwards, it doesn't matter which way it's coming from. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. What happened to protect and serve, fake man? What happened to protect and serve? He's chasing. Okay, I don't much like it. I don't much care for it. I only got one more of these. And then I'm gonna have to, shoot him exactly once. Cool. Oh no, Dr. Light's naked in a children's game! But yeah, oi oi. I still really like this game. I had a little bit of trouble tonight, but I think that was in part because it's been a while, and like I said, it kinda comes down a good bit to you remembering where, you know, enemies are going to be hiding out and everything, so that you don't get sucker punched by them. And I had just enough, not muscle memory, but just enough of, like, you know, just enough of a sense for where they were going to be that I was able to get through it. But yeah, like, this is another game, like, this is just like a game that's very, very, very weird to me, because it does a bunch of stuff that I typically hate. Cheap enemy placement and all that stuff. Just a bunch of cruddy traps. And yet it's still, you know, I still managed to like it a good bit. But again, I'll say love. I'll say love. I'll admit, I won't tiptoe around it. But I think that's in part that I played it enough that I know where the bullcrap is, and also that I really, really, really like the weapons in this one. I think, like, this might be, you know, my favorite set of special weapons. which really can go a long way. Really can go a long way.